You have $92,000 in the bank. Do you rent or buy? Same $400,000 home, same $92,000 start, same 10 years. Maya buys, Jordan rents. Fair rule. Maya uses her cash up front. Jordan invests his, plus the amount he saves each month. At 3% home growth, Jordan finishes about $22,000 ahead. Change only home growth to 4%, and Maya finishes $21,000 ahead. That is a $44,000 swing from 1 percentage point. This is not a forecast. It means buying always wins and rent is throwing money away are both wrong. The answer hides in the monthly bill, the final sale, and the person following the plan.
Rewind. Same street, same kitchen, same backyard, same neighbor who treats 7 a.m. like leaf blower o'clock. Maya wants roots. Jordan wants the freedom to take a job in another city. The comparison keeps the home, starting cash, and 10 years the same. Maya puts $80,000 down, pays $12,000 in closing costs, and borrows the remaining $320,000 at 6.5%. Jordan rents the home for $2,200 a month and keeps the full $92,000 invested. For a fair comparison, whoever spends less on housing invests the difference. No quietly turning it into takeout and pretending the spreadsheet still counts. These are example numbers, before tax, not promises. Now open Maya's full monthly bill. Maya checks the first monthly bill. The mortgage payment is about $2,023. Jordan's rent is $2,200. Case closed? Not quite. The house has unlocked its first side quest: more bills. Property tax, insurance, and a realistic repair budget add about $817 a month. Maya's full housing cost is roughly $2,840. That leaves a monthly gap of about $640. Jordan sends it to investments automatically on payday. And Maya's mortgage payment is not instant wealth. In the first payment, about $1,733 is interest. Only about $289 is principal, the part that reduces her loan. Interest is a cost. Principal builds equity. Compare rent with the full cost of owning, not only the mortgage. Fast forward 10 years. Maya has handled a few repairs. Jordan has kept investing. In this example, home prices and rent rise 3% a year, and Jordan's investments return 7%. A property app values Maya's home at about $538,000. On paper, she looks rich. Then she accepts that job in another city and has to sell. The bank says, not so fast. Maya still owes about $271,000. Subtract the loan, and she has $266,000 of equity. Selling costs take about $32,000 more. Only $234,000 reaches her account. Jordan's original $92,000 plus his monthly transfers have grown to about $257,000. Jordan leads by roughly $22,000. The listing price was never Maya's money. Her result was sale price minus loan minus selling costs. Now, change one number, nothing else. Home prices grow 4% a year instead of 3%. Maya did not renovate. Jordan did not pick worse stocks. Maya's cash after selling rises from about $234,000 to $285,000. With the same comparison rules, she now leads by about $21,000. Jordan was ahead by $22,000. Now Maya is ahead by $21,000. Nearly $44,000 crossed the scoreboard. Why? The answer is leverage. Maya put $80,000 down, but growth acts on the entire $400,000 home. Leverage is a volume knob. it turns gains up and losses too. The point is not that 4% will happen. It is that one forecast can flip a confident answer.
Spreadsheets also leave out the messiest variable: real life. Maya gets stability, but a roof bill can arrive tomorrow. Much of her money sits in one home, in one city. To reach it, she often has to borrow or sell. Jordan can move more easily, and his investments are easier to access. But his landlord can raise the rent or end the lease. Great news, Jordan! Your rent has been updated. Somehow, it is never updated downward. Jordan must also invest every month. If he keeps the original $92,000 invested, but spends the monthly difference, he ends near $181,000 instead of $257,000. His plan has one unreliable asset: Jordan. Maya's mortgage forces some saving through principal. Jordan must build that habit himself. The better choice depends on which risks and habits you can actually handle. 3 questions decide this. 1. How long will you stay? Move soon, and buying start and sale costs hurt. 2. Is there emergency cash after closing? Maya used all $92,000. One roof repair could force a sale. 3. Will you invest automatically? Jordan must transfer the gap on payday, before takeout. Stay long enough, keep a buffer, automate. Here is the honest answer. Rent is not throwing money away. It buys shelter and flexibility. Buying is not an automatic win. Costs are not equity. Buy for stability, if you can stay and keep cash. Rent for flexibility and invest the difference. The real loser? A buyer one repair from panic, or a renter starting next month. Choose the plan that survives real life. Sometimes a deed, sometimes a lease, and sometimes the smartest move is to wait.
Want us to test yours? Comment the home price, similar rent, and expected years. Price, rent, years.